Alright, this is Grandpa BBQ'er Game Cat, and we are looking at for playing a role-playing game, Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. Now, I wasn't aware of this game. Well, I was barely aware of it, but I thought it was a different type game to what it is. When I saw the announcement the other day for Dark Heresy, I watched a couple of the clips on that and went, this looks really good. So I looked into this Rogue Trader, pulled up a couple of reviews on it on YouTube, and discovered it was a character role-playing game by Owlcats, I think it is. I've got a couple of their games. I picked them up on special, but I've never ever played them, being the Pathfinder ones, the Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous, I think it is. So, we're going to get into this. I enjoy Warhammer. I'm not a huge lore fanatic. I don't know a heck of a lot about it, but I do like Warhammer 40,000. So we're going to get into this. Now, as you know, I don't play the games generally before I record them, so I learn as I go. I don't min-max characters. Not necessarily looking at this for play tactics. If you're that type person, you might be better off somewhere else. If it's just for entertainment you're looking at, then hopefully this is the place. For those of you who are looking for that other stuff, well, I don't know, what can I say? Being a grandpa, get off my lawn, you young whippersnappers. Okay, now, I have started this a little bit in terms of I created a character thinking that I'd be creating 4 characters, and I was going to create 3 and then create the last character recording it as I'm doing now. But it turned out that you only create 1 character, and that didn't auto-save either. So I'm going to have to create the character again. I'm going to go similar to what I did last time. But I haven't actually, because as soon as the character's created, it goes into a cutscene. And me knowing it was on autosave, thought that it would have auto-saved the character I created, so I quit out the game. But it didn't save anything, so I've got to recreate the character. Alright, let's go. Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. For difficulty, Daring is saying this difficulty is not recommended for players unfamiliar with the Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader system. So we'll start off on normal. Stats and modifiers of enemies in the game environment are slightly reduced. I'm not overly happy about that, but once we've got used to the game, we can then whack it up to daring. So that's what I'm looking at doing there. So we'll leave it on normal for the time being. Alright, we're not gonna go a pre-made, we're going to create a custom character. And oops. Okay, portrait first. I thought I was trying to name the character. Let's go. Let's go this character. Okay. Homeworld. Deathworld. On Deathworlds, the plants, beasts, and sometimes... Oh, I thought I hadn't started recording. I had. Deathworld. On Deathworlds, the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms, inimical to human life. Whilst exceptionally difficult to colonise, many Deathworlds possess valuable resources that require an outpost or other human presence upon the planet's surface to harvest. These harsh environments result in some of the hardiest and most resilient populations in the galaxy. Those tested are found wanting die young. Okay, so there's the characteristics for this world modifiers. +5 to strength, toughness and agility. -5 to intelligence and fellowship. Okay. Voidborn are humans birthed in the belly of void vessels or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Those who have lived their lives on void ships become inured to some extent due to the reality-altering process of warp travel and to living in low or zero gravity environments. In many cases, their features are drawn and their skin pallid. They may even have minor deformities or a strangeness to their speech, gait or general appearance that sets them apart from others. Okay, let's... Willpower +5, intelligence +5, strength -5. Let's just look at their strengths and weaknesses. Hiveworld +5 to fellowship, +5 to agility, -5 to willpower. Forge World +5 intelligence, +5 toughness, -5 fellowship. Imperial World. Okay, doesn't look like there's any stats going up and down. In Fortress World. Every citizen is a soldier trained to fight from the moment they can handle a weapon. I wouldn't mind going weapon based in terms of shooter based. I would prefer to go, so that looks like it's good for shooter based. I think we might go Imperial World. Let's go Imperial World. Okay, what are we doing now? Imperial World characters can select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skill. That's what we wanted. And add a 10% bonus. Okay, so strength, toughness, agility, intelligence, perception, willpower, fellowship. Let us go. Let's go toughness since it's a first build. Toughness or fellowship? Or intelligence? We'll go toughness. Crime Lord, that looks good. Ooh, the Sanctioned Psyker looks good. Don't know if we want a Psyker for... We'll obviously get other pre-made characters that we can choose from to add into our team since we're only creating one character. Shotgun Mastery, Armor Piercing, Psyker. Yeah, I won't go. I'd like to go the Psyker, but I won't. Noble. Modifiers, +5 to Intelligence and Fellowship, which is something I was considering. +5 to Coercion and Persuasion, which sounds good. Navy Officer. Ministorian Priest. Don't want to go Ministorian Priest. Law on the Imperium +10. Crime Lord. Weapon skill +5. Perception +5. Awareness +5. Logic. Commissar. Ballistic skill +5. Fellowship plus... Oh, that looks good. Astra Militarum. Commander. Ballistic skill 5. Fellowship 5. Athletics and Coercion. Oh, so these are both the same. Ballistic Fellowship +5. Ballistic Fellowship +5. Ballistics, Coercion and Athletics. Coercion Athletics. Okay, going to go that simply because I think it looks better than the Commissar. Okay, through reforms and leadership you restored a broken Imperial Guard regiment to its former martial glory, +5 law, illustrious glory, +5 athletics. Your guardsman defended a shrine world and received a high commendation for your feat or feat of greatness. You utilised your talents as a commander to achieve a great victory over the ruinous powers. Persuasion +5. Okay, I like the first two for what it gives bonus wise, but I like the kind of backstory of this one, so we'll go this one. Okay, so these are negatives. -5 awareness, -5 coercion, -5 medicine. Captured by heretics, you suffered unbearable torture at the hands of humanity's enemies. As the commander-in-chief of a disastrous military campaign, you were buried in shame. You lost an entire regiment to the Immaterium during a Gallowfield failure, yet you yourself emerged unscathed. go -5 medicine. I'm assuming others are going to... Well, it looks like that's also tied to intelligence, fellowship, perception. Let's go that one. Okay, homeworld. I've already made this character different to what I originally did. Okay, what do we want? We want... Bounty Hunter has holistic as... Okay, ballistic skills. What are the ones that have ballistic skills? Bounty Hunter, Master Technician, Militant, okay, so Executioner, Master Tactician and Bounty Hunter. What covers those? Blade Dancer. Blade Dancers are swift and deadly masters of the sword, specialise of the sword. Okay, no, we're kind of looking at ballistics, aren't we? No, not that one. Core focus, movement and ranged attacks. Okay, so perhaps soldier, I think. Yep, we'll go soldier. Or what's operative? Weapon skill, ballistic skill. Tech use, logic. Looks like extra intelligence and perception. Analyze enemies. Expose weakness. Ultimate abilities, dismantling attack. Okay, second, okay. And soldier, run and gun, revel in slaughter, firearm mastery, firearm, ballistic skill, agility. No, we're going to go the soldier. Okay, and... Okay, now we get to up these. You can only use 2 if I remember rightly. Yep. Let's put that up to... no. Let's put ballistics up to 45. Strength up 1. Toughness, agility, intelligence up 1. Fellowship up 1. We got 1 left. Perception. Let's give it, I think, to... Do we give it to strength or perception? Strength represents physically strong the character is. It affects the damage a character inflicts with melee weapons and allows them to lift heavier objects. They do... Okay, so that's more the melee, so... We upped the strength, did we? Toughness. Defines how easy it can shrug off pain as well as how easy it resists toxins. Yeah, let's increase that. Okay, we'll go the sword class figure, classic void ship design, proven in thousands of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed and respectable survivability. Okay, they look... Okay, I like the look of that better, so... Oh, we get to name our sword class frigate. What shall we name it? Agamemnon. There we go. Agamemnon. Are there any I've gone blank on the can we edit name? What shall we call her? Oh, let's leave it as Lavinia. That's a fine name. All right. Let's apply all that, and we have one character created.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Okay, well, what else should we answer? Truly an awe-inspiring sight. Frankly, such excess can be tiring at times. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable presence, it is enough to make one think that the Arcus is meant to compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? Let's go number 1.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
My name is Lavinia, Lieutenant General Lavinia Scipio Grimold, Commander of the 8th Army of the Scythian Janissaries. I have no intention, no. Well, we won't take number 3. We'll take the middle one.
My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra Militarum is the hammer of the God Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your talents as a commander. I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Lord Captain, a strange title for the Lady Theodora. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here? You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities? Tell me about the one on whose ship I have found myself. You say I am one of the rogue trader hares, so there is another candidate. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it. What option shall we go? No. Let's go. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Oh good, you can zoom in a bit more.
I won't tolerate weakness.
One of the von Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk! Feel my wrath!
Alright, oh, we've got a combat already. Okay, right, can we... Alright, this is a good place to save. We'll come back in episode 2 to do this first battle. So, hope you're all going to join me with this. I'm very much looking forward to playing this game. It's going to take a lot of months to get through it, but that's fine. Alright, I will catch you all for later for episode 2. Bye.